Hello, this is Molly from that Eurovision site, Eurovision with a slice of life. And today we are going to be reacting to the Heat 4 slash semi final 4 of Melodifestivalen. And yeah, so we're going to be doing two acts that qualified to the final. Hello! We are going to be first reacting to Måns Zelmerlöw. So Måns, I've been a casual listener of for a while. Give listen to his song Revolution first. I've been a casual listener of his for quite recently. Brother or Brother, Academia, Heroes of course, but there's many others I like of his songs that I've listened to. So it's going to be, and when you're a previous winner, especially from Eurovision, it sets the bar so high when you come back. So I'm very interested to see how this song is going to go and how it's going to play out. Especially if it's going to hit the bar that Heroes had originally set for it to be a winner. It's been so long, it's been around about a decade since Mons had won with Heroes, so it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays into, because music changes over a decade. So what was trendy when Heroes came out will be very different to what is trendy now. So it'd be interesting to see how he's able to adapt to that. Right, we're gonna press play in 3, 2, and 1. Very suave. Love that. We love the lean. Start off with confidence, straight in the door. Show that stage presence in. Very good. The staging is interesting. When I originally saw it, I was a bit skeptical, but it's definitely working now that I see it live. This is cool. I thought the panels were like together when I first saw the staging images, but seeing that they're like apart, I love that. And the camera work to involve that, amazing. Love it. This is one of my favourites. In camera angles, I better see that camera angle at Eurovision Måns. I better see that camera angle at Eurovision Måns. I think that was really good. So, thoughts on Revolution? It was amazing. I can put it that way. But I have some issues, and I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this down some parts how Melfest is doing a lot of their production. Is the backing track. Oh goodness. There is parts of the song where Mars is, you could tell Mars is vocally singing, but the backing track is like overshadowing his vocals. So you're like, okay, is he taking a break, like resting his voice and then singing, or is he actually singing? And I think for Mars it's different, but I think for a lot of other artists that could really damage them. And I think we, if it's part of Mon's production team, I think they need to turn down how much the backing track is being used. You can still use it for things like Revolution, like that thing. You can use it for those sort of areas, but I think where you have more high hitting vocal things, like high hitting vocal parts, really need to not be overshadowed with a backing track. I don't think this is. I don't think this is going to be a problem at Melfest, and it's not going to be. I don't think this is going to be a problem at Eurovision, and I think this is a specific. I personally think it's specifically a Melfest thing. Secondly, I think the confetti was an interesting point, but there is also an issue with overcrowding the staging, shoving too much on there to the point where the focus is taken away. I think the staging is good, use the lighting, keep the smoke effects. Just I don't know whether adding the confetti was just too much, personally. And also, does it also impede Mons performing as well and his what he can do? Because it some artists when there's so much, it's like, oh my goodness, there's confetti hitting me, there's this, that, and the other. It becomes a lot. Um, the good things, I think the song is amazing, absolutely so well it qualified. Of course, it was going to qualify. Whether it will win Eurovision is a very different state of play here. We have a lot of heavy hitters in the Eurovision pile at the moment, so it's really hard to predict whether he's going to be able to hit like he did with Heroes, because we're at a very different state of play this year compared to what it was like in 2015. And we are also got a different type of competition going. The bar is so high this decade in Eurovision. It is so high. So I think with Melfest, Måns hit it very well, but Eurovision is a completely different ballgame. So that was going to be very interesting to see how he adapts into this new generation, this new revolution of Eurovision artists. Nice. But yeah, I think overall great. 10 out of 10. Loved it. So happy it qualified. Icon. Let's go to the next one. Hello. They have one little curio as well. It's so unique and so fun. It's what I like to see from Melfest, like little quirky songs, fun kind of thing. Oh my gosh, yes. Why is this making me want to go to a Finnish sauna? It's so silly, but it's so fun. Sauna. Oh my gosh, they're doing the little, like, Oompa Loompa thing. Oh, yes. Oh, that is fun. Dag. That was so fun. Oh, that was so fun. I enjoyed that. The energy, like, I think something with quirky songs is you have to have that energy in there. You can't just have, oh, here's a weird, quirky song. Here's a fun one, lads. You've got to, like, add something to it. Like, you've got to have that charisma, that sort of. I think it's the same with every sort of type of genre that you do in Eurovision. You have to at least have some sort of stage presence there. But I think especially for the quirky songs, you've got to really put your energy into it. I feel like these guys have done that, and it's what makes it so enjoyable and so infectious. It makes you want to sing it and dance to it, and I think that's what made, it's one of the reasons that made it qualify so much, was the fact that you just had this infectious joy to it. You know, it's like a bug. You just want to go to a sauna, sauna. You know. Anyways, so that overall great qualifying quality. I loved it. Of course, we all knew Måns was going to qualify. It was in the books. It was in the table. It was on the bin. We knew he was going to qualify. We didn't know what level we were going for, but I am very happy with what we got from Måns. I think Kaj, very fun. I'm very happy it qualified. I think overall the selection of qualifications here was gorgeous. I loved it. We had Revolution hitting through the door, sort of serious kind of EDM type, let's burn everything down kind of song. And then we had the cooling down of the fire with let's go to a sauna, boys. Me and the boys go into a sauna with this is Kaj song. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on any of our socials, including X Blue Sky, Instagram, and any of the other socials. And you can also, if you like this video, like it down below. If you like it or dislike it, comment either way. You know, we'd like to hear your opinions. We'd love it. And also, here's a question: who is your dream person to win Melfest? Who would you want to win Melfest, and why? Comment that down below. We'd love to hear it. And also, click our notifications if you want to see more of our gorgeous videos. And we also have a podcast, that Eurovision podcast, that you can follow on Spotify if you want to hear our beautiful voices and our Eurovision opinions in audio format. while you're riding the train, reading a book, you know. You can listen to that Eurovision podcast. Yes, and we have some discussions on the channel as well. So yeah, and I hope you guys have a gorgeous day and enjoy this our coverage of this Eurovision season. I will personally see you in another video. Bye bye.